Hello, this is Maxed Out Films. Title sequence.
Oh, I look so stupid.
Now, you may be wondering, why the sudden name change? Well, I was never at home with Maximum Effort Productions. Besides, it's being used by one Ryan Reynolds. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's Deadpool. Anyways, I didn't want to get mixed up in all that. Ryan Reynolds owning Maximum Effort and having Maximum Effort Channel and a production company named Maximum Effort, while I am Maximum Effort Productions. And while it's not the same, I wanted to differentiate myself. The renaming process was very, very rigorous, and I came up with many, many names. And Maxed Out Films is one that I did not come up with. My friend Justin came up with it. It keeps the max of Maximum Effort Productions, but it's not Maximum Effort Productions. It's Maxed Out Films. I mean, that's just perfect. Plus, without the original title, I don't have to live up to anybody's standards, like Jack's films.
Come on, Maximum Effort Productions. I'm finding your name to be a bit of a misnomer.
That was a Family Guy cutaway. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get rid of any of the movies that are Maximum Effort Productions. Those will stay up, but of course, every film that I make beyond now will be Maxed Out Films. My cinematic universe still exists. It's just not under the Maximum Effort Productions brand. Now, with that news out of the way, what's going on here with the channel? Not a lot happened in 2023, and I'm very well aware of that. We spent the better half of the year filming the Heist of Vendetta, the next film in my cinematic universe. Now, already with the concept of this film being almost the Avengers Infinity War of my cinematic universe was pretty crazy to grasp. I was going to bring the characters of their respected stories together to unite and defeat a common enemy. It was going to be great. It was going to be fantastic. I should stop saying was because it sounds like it's not happening anymore. But it is, I promise. I promise we're still filming it. We started production in January of 2023 and ended around June, when one of our actors had to go off to a theater camp that they really wanted to go to. So I just kind of stopped filming. At the same time, my family and I moved a couple towns over. So it's a little more difficult for me to get back to my hometown, which is primarily where all my actors live. A couple months ago, I was reading back through the script for the Heist of Vendetta, and I didn't really like it. I criticized my writing, I thought my use of certain characters was poor, and I thought I could do a better job. So I did. I rewrote pretty much the whole script. And so we had to scrap about 90, maybe 95% of what we filmed, which sucks, but I'm gonna be a lot happier with the outcome of the new project. So we officially restarted production of the Heist of Vendetta, and it will be filmed throughout late winter and early spring. Now, after the Heist of Vendetta, of course, I don't seem to have anything else planned. I haven't really announced anything other than my cinematic universe and my thriller, Bard, which was more of a passion project of mine, which you should definitely go watch because I think it's really good. I'm really proud of it. The sound design, oh man, okay. So yeah, now I get to answer a really important question. What's the future? Where are we now? Well, I guess it's not now, it's gonna be later. So like, where will we be later? Where will we be later? What I really want for this channel's future is to produce passion projects, not only of mine, but help produce passion projects of my friends. Bard was a passion project of mine. And for example, Brendan may come to me one day with a passion project of his. But I really want to get into more of the niche filmmaking. Less of the cinematic universe and more of the independent film stuff. I really want to tap into the more serious side of things. Now, I know primarily I do comedic stuff. I would even consider Bard to be semi-comedic because really the concept doesn't make any sense. But I do want to tone down my films a bit more. Brennan and I were originally going to produce a Batman project before that kind of fell out due to inactivity and kind of a disinterest. Our plan was to do it during 2023 while we were doing Heist, which would have been a huge workload on myself when I was already stressing on moving. But that doesn't mean that project is entirely in the dark. We have a little bit of footage, but honestly, I'm not sure how we film the rest of it. It's a pretty big concept. Batman itself is a pretty big concept. But I do want to tap into the weird side of films, doing my own kind of weird things. I mean, my first step into the weird side of storytelling is making a cinematic universe that starts with a film noir detective story and goes into a heist. A heist with a villain, a super villain. Just bonkers. And all of that while molding these characters together in, as I had said before, an Avengers Infinity War styled film. But I do want to do other films outside of that. I have so many plans for stuff outside of that, yet I have so many plans for things that I can put into the cinematic universe. I have more stories that I want to tell, more characters I want to further develop. So overall, the future of this channel's pretty bright. So I suppose you could say I'm pulling the New Year, New Me card. But so what if I'm pulling the New Year, New Me card? I guess that is just what's happening. I didn't do a lot in 2023 on YouTube, but I did a lot behind the scenes. And I'm really excited for the upcoming projects that I have planned. I can't say for guarantee that they'll come out this year. I hope they come out this year. I want Heist to come out this year. That is my goal. And I'm going to try to attain that goal. If I don't attain that goal, then what was I doing with 2024? If I don't produce anything in 2024, what did I do with that year? But I have stuff that I really want to make, both in the cinematic universe and outside of the cinematic universe. And I want to help my friends make their passion projects. So that's kind of what 2024 is going to be about for me. I'm going to be working on the cinematic universe, working on becoming a better storyteller, working on becoming a better filmmaker, and helping my friends get their stories out for you guys to see. That's about it for this update video, this first ever update video. I'm really excited for you guys to see what we have in store here at Maxed Out Films, and I will see you all on the flip side. That sounded weird. I'll see you all in the long run. Bye. I promise we're filming Heist. I promise we're filming Heist. I promise. It's gonna be such a good movie.